What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Why We Love Horror Letterboxd Challenge Along. That's the title of the show. We're not changing it. I'm John Maher. That's Abby Brooks. That's Aaron Brooks. How you guys doing today?
I think we're doing pretty good.
Not bad.
We're feeling good.
Yeah, we're excited to be getting into this section of the challenge.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, we each got to pick 5 sections, so we're starting Abby's section.
This is the first of 4 weeks of curated by Abby, and she chose to. We're going to watch a movie that we haven't seen before that was covered on the last drive-in with Joe Bob Briggs. There he is. And Darcy the Mo Girl, who follows me on TikTok, even though I don't go on TikTok anymore, but she does follow me there. It's an important thing to note. All right. I don't know who wants to go first. Let's start with the earliest movie first. Aaron, you chose an earlier movie, a classic.
Yeah, it's an earlier one, but it's the newest to be featured on the drive-in, and that's The City of the Dead from this current season of the drive-in show. It's from 1960. John Llewellyn Moxley, I believe is his name, the director's name. I have seen one of his movies before, The Night Stalker, which was very good as well. Not a lot of humor in this movie. It's just kind of a straight 1960s black and white, really good cinematography. Like the fog in the movie particularly really sticks out. And I did watch this the correct way, which was watching the full Joe Bob episodes of this 75-minute movie became 2.5 hours. So I learned a lot about fog and use of petroleum jelly to make their specific fog. So maybe I was a little bit primed to notice it, but it really did stick out. I mean, it was the atmosphere is definitely what you show up for with this movie. A little bit of a certified yap session, I'll be honest. A lot of talking in this talkie, but ends up being a pretty good, creepy 1960s witch story that reminds me a lot of Black Sunday in some ways as well. I think it's worth seeing. I think this director doesn't really get mentioned ever, and I feel like I've only seen 2 of his movies, but I liked them both. I like The Night Stalker a little bit more. Not that was featured on Joe Bob's, but watch both of them and enjoy. But yeah, say that's a good time.
All right. My movie is the next in chronological order. Only one movie by this director. Douglas Cheek in 1984 gave us Chud, and I haven't seen the last drive-in episode of it, but I kind of want to because I got to imagine it's freaking crazy. This movie, on paper, if you just told me about it, I'd be like, holy shit, really? Holy shit, really? The cast in this movie is crazy. Daniel Stern is in this movie. And I was like, Daniel Stern in a horror movie. Yeah. Not only is he in it. Yeah, the Wet Bandit. The dude that played Elmo in Vision Quest is in it. I was like, oh, Elmo. Awesome. John Goodman has a cameo in this movie. The mom from Home Improvement's in this movie. Frankie Faison's in this movie. They're all just these bit parts. The Sam McMurray from the Tracy Ullman Show. Every 5 minutes, I was like, oh, I was a kid. I know that guy. I know that guy. The movie itself is okay. Chud is okay. But for nostalgia purposes, if you're around 45, 46 years old like me, you're gonna love familiar faces in this really weird movie that kind of just it just ends. I'll say that the movie has an ending. I don't feel like
that's a running theme.
There is a sequel to it, so I guess that makes sense. But they definitely don't eliminate the threat. Spoilers.
Right.
But yeah, it's worth the watch. It's fun enough and it's wacky enough and it's early 80s creatures. Yeah. Douglas Cheek, however, did not make another movie. I don't know why. Whatever. Chud, check it out. I think if you're a completionist of 80s stuff, you definitely owe it to yourself to watch Chud. And I guess I'll watch Chud 2, Bud the Chud, soon.
Wow.
Abby, you're up next.
Yes. So I watched a movie from the 80s. I watched Maniac Cop. And it's not actually what I was expecting, honestly. When you think of like a movie from the 80s with the title of Maniac Cop, I thought it was going to be like a little bit like funnier, goofier, just like really weird. I think it's also a Trauma Productions movie as well. So I was like, oh, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be insane. And it's really not that. It feels just kind of like an action horror type of movie. And it's not bad. It's just I found myself getting bored a little bit into it. It's basically just about a rogue cop that's going and killing people.
He's a maniac.
Yeah, exactly. Tom Atkins, Bruce Campbell are in it. Those are the two names that I know. I'm sure there's other 80s actors and actresses that are a little bit more well known.
Robert Roundtree.
Richard Roundtree, rest in peace, is in it. Yes, I remember that. I'm looking for the cast. Yeah, I'm looking for the cast here. That's it.
Okay. Well, everybody was actually, the cast was actually pretty good. Bruce Campbell was weirdly like serious in this role, or at least it felt serious compared to some of his other roles that he's done. So that was a little different. Where again, just not what I was expecting. I was expecting if Bruce Campbell is in an 80s movie called Maniac Cop, there was going to be some more shenanigans, and like it kind of gets there, but it's just not fully what I was expecting. And then it stems a bunch of sequels that I probably won't watch, but
they're not bad.
We'll get to them.
This is one of the few movies where at least some of us have seen it. Just a real quick on Maniac Cop.
Throw it back up, Maniac Cop.
Yeah, I like this movie. I didn't like really like it, but I liked it, and I think that it is like kind of smarter than meets the eye. And I don't know enough about Trauma yet to know if other Trauma movies kind of have more to them than they get credit for. But this one, I really do feel like does have that lens of police brutality in the 80s. That
there's the social commentary in it as well. It feels a little surface level, but it is definitely there.
Yeah, and that's Larry.
Alert. I'd say most Trauma movies do not have social commentary, or if they do, it's very, very in your face.
Yeah, I feel like this one's one of the better ones in that way without seeing them. And I give credit to Larry Cohen for that because he wrote this movie, and he rules.
Fair enough. And the one thing I neglected to do is you can follow along with us here at that website. That is where all the prompts are. Like I said, this is the first of 4 weeks where we'll be talking about suggestions Abby had. Next week, we'll be back. We have to watch a movie that was made in 1929 or earlier. I don't know. Well, Abby, you said you don't curate in advance, so we won't put the pressure on you. I know Aaron and I do. So, Aaron, what are you watching for next week?
I am watching Faust.
Yeah, that's a friggin' banger.
Yeah, one of like the monumental kind of 2020s movies that I'm yet to watch, and heard nothing but very good things. And I've watched like Faust related stories many times because it's kind of one of those stories that's been done. Fan of the Paradise being my favorite, so time to see the original.
And I'm watching 1925's The Phantom of the Opera, so that's what I'll be watching. I have not seen that one, but I definitely recommend Faust because I've seen it. And it's one of the highest rated horror movies on Letterboxd, so there you go. But again, go to that website, join us, and by all means, comment on this video, comment on the Letterboxd stuff, let us know what you're doing. We'd love to hear about it. Made this far in the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, go to the Facebook group Why We Love Horror, and go to that website too. Schedule here is always the same for now. Mondays versus. It's cool. Whatever. It's fine. Tuesday, though. Tuesday, Why Liv Loves Horror. That show gets more views in 45 minutes than Versus gets in an entire year.
Has ever gotten its combined.
Every video of Versus combined, my daughter gets more views in like 2 days, which is crazy. Good for her. Not jealous of her at all. Aaron has a show on Wednesdays, Aaron and Wines. He is almost done with the Evil Bong movies. I think he has 2 left after after yesterday's show. And then he gets to do it. Then he's free. He can do whatever he wants. So it'll be a free. He's paid his penance. It becomes his show.
We'll see what the show becomes.
He'll have guests. David Desmalchin's already booked for an interview.
With Mark Menchaca.
Mark Menchaca will be there to mispronounce his name 15 times. And then Friday, Why We Love Horror Trivia. You'll get 2 episodes, hopefully. I think we might actually even do a live episode if I can organize it. Whatever. Why We Love Horror, the flagship show. It drops when it drops. Stay tuned. Put the notifications on if you want to know. You'll find out. But until next time, I am John Maher. That's Abby Brooks. That's Aaron Brooks. We'll see you next time on the Why We Love Horror Letterboxd Challenge Along.